Hi, Verbling! I hope you're all having a great day today. My name is Lauren, and this is a speaking class. So we're going to spend the first half or all of class. I will be answering your questions, any questions that you may have about English or about expressions or grammar or anything like that. And I will try my best to answer your questions. And then for the next half of class, if we get there, we're going to talk about, well, this will be helpful for all Verbling teachers. Practice speaking by telling me what is what you appreciate in a Verbling teacher, and in general about education. Okay, and hello to Aida. Hi.
Hello, nice to see you again, teacher.
Nice to see you too. How are you today?
Wow, I'm pretty good. Willing to begin the class.
Good, I know. Do you have questions?
Yes, I have some questions.
Yay! Oh, that's so great. Okay, I'm excited. And hello, Anastasia. How are you today?
Hello, Lauren. I'm just well, as always. How about you?
I'm great too. I'm doing so well.
Yeah, happy to be in your class as always.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always happy to have you as well.
Thank you.
And Anastasia, for today's class, your project or your goal is to practice your W and V sounds.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay, great. And welcome to Metin. Hello, Metin. Oh, maybe your Hangout is loading, or maybe you are on mute. If you're on mute, Metin, there will be a little red button right over here. So just, oh, hello, Vincenzo, just 1 second. I'll be right with you, 1 second. But Metin.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, yes. How are you today?
Okay.
Metin? Oh, Metin, we can't hear you anymore. We were just able to hear you 1 second ago.
Now, is it good now?
Now it's good, yes.
Okay.
How are you
again.
today?
Thank you very much. I am great. And you?
I'm great. And actually, everyone, Metin is the one who requested this class. So it is because of him that you have a general questions class. I think that was a really good idea, Metin.
Thank you very much. In
Yeah.
fact, this is the first time that I am joining your lesson, but I have been watching your classes since last month. When you choose my idea as the topic of lecture, I said to myself, Metin, you have to participate in the conference.
Yes.
But I have to admit that I am not confident because I feel not ready for speaking.
No, don't say that, Metin. Metin, we are a family. No one is going to laugh at you.
There is a song like "We Are Family," something like that.
Yeah, we are family. Do. Come on, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Metin, don't worry. If you are nervous, I think everyone has been nervous before, but this will help you so that you're not nervous next time. Okay?
Thank you.
Great. And hello to Vincenzo. Hi, Vincenzo.
Hey. Hello.
Hello. How are you today?
How are you? I'm fine,
great.
thanks.
Good.
So, what about you?
I'm excellent.
Okay.
Do you have questions today?
Yes, I must focus about this question. I've got it. I've got them.
Great, good. Okay, excellent. Well, we'll get to the questions in a minute. Okay, and welcome to Alpha. Hello, Alpha. Our friend Alpha, who's always helping us in the chat.
Yes.
And welcome to Juan. Hi, Juan. Oh, Juan, we can't hear you.
Teacher, how are you?
There you are. I'm great. How are you doing today?
No? Very good, thank you.
Good, good. Excellent. And welcome to Renat. Renat, you got in the class.
Yeah, I finally did it. Hi,
How
Tanya.
are you today?
Can I call you Tanya?
Sure. Yeah, that's no problem.
Well, actually, Tanya is a Russian name. It's a short name for Tatiana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. My mom just really liked the name.
Yeah, it's real popular name in Russia.
My mom is actually Italian, and she just loved the name. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. But you look like Italian a little bit.
Like a Tanya?
Like a Italian.
Italian. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Like a little bit.
Like Canadian, a little bit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well,
Italian, Canadian, like, a little bit like American.
Yeah, Canadians and Americans. Yeah, we all look the same. Yeah, definitely.
Canadian, Italian.
Yeah. Well, my mom is Italian and my dad is Canadian. He's just, I think, European ancestors, maybe from Poland or something. I don't remember. But yes, absolutely, Renat. You can call me whatever you want.
Okay.
And welcome to Sergio. Hello, Sergio.
Hello, Lauren. How are you?
Hi. I'm great. How are you?
I'm really great.
And wait, are you the Sergio who was, oh, is it Sergio? Sergio or Sergio?
Yeah. Sergio.
Sergio. Okay. Was it you who commented on my Facebook status today?
Yes,
That was
I
you.
was.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being understanding.
No welcome.
And welcome to Viseth. Hello, Viseth.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
Well, I have a bit cold today. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, just say that I have 2 weeks now for the cold.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know myself that somehow I feel like my cold is gone and then it's come back and then gone, come back. I said, hey, what's wrong with me?
That's what always happens.
Yeah,
you know what? Drink more water.
Really?
Yeah. I'm telling
Today
you.
I drink like
it's magic.
3 liters now.
3 liters already.
Yes, already.
Wow. Well, good. That should help, really.
Yeah, but now I somehow just now 2 hours ago I have cold again, and after I just waiting for your class. Well, you see, I'm normal.
Yes. Well, that's perfect. It's because verbling is magical, and if you come on verbling, you're not sick anymore.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm not so sure that. But this is my first class, so somehow I'm a bit nervous.
No, don't be nervous. Is this your first time on verbling?
It's my first time, and I don't know, I just suddenly just add you into Google because I don't know anything.
Good. Okay, well, welcome. That's so great. You're going to love verbling.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Great. Okay, I think I've said... Yes.
Can I advise you visit about his code? Caipirinha would be great. Okay, man?
What did you say? What's great?
Caipirinha.
Can you type that? Please, Sergio? Viseth, your classmate Sergio is trying to give you advice.
Yes,
He's trying to help you.
Okay, so what is that?
Caipirinha.
Caipirinha. There's the lemon with cachaça.
What's cachaça?
Cachaça is tequila, like tequila in
Oh, tequila. Lemon.
Yeah. Like margarita. Yeah, it is.
Anyway, did it involved with lemon and did it have tea or not? Or I don't know because maybe I'm not so sure about it.
No tea. Go with the tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah.
Okay, I will find it then.
Russian vodka
Thank you.
always helps.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm a doctor, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
sake
Yeah.
is also Japanese
Anyway.
vodka, like rice vodka,
Uh-huh.
made of rice.
Well, anyway, I'm come from Cambodia.
You're from Cambodia. Oh, excellent.
Yes, and I study in Europe, in Czech Republic.
In the Czech Republic?
Yes.
Excellent. And did you like it there?
Well, it's so amazing.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, everything. Well, I don't know everything, and the one thing the most thing that here the beer is very good.
The beer is good?
Yeah, beer.
You know, I have an interesting fact, everyone. Did you know that China consumes 70% of the world's beer?
Yeah, really?
Isn't that amazing? Well, I guess I don't know really, but that's what I read. So, interesting. Great. And I see that Ali has joined us. Hello, Ali. Oh, Ali, we can't hear you very well. Try speaking again.
Okay, I'll try. Can
There we
you hear
go.
me?
I can, yes. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm great. I'm great. Can you hear me?
Yes, but Ali, I think that maybe you have your Verbling window open. We were hearing like an
No.
echo. Oh, no? No? Okay, then everything's good then. Well, welcome to class. I'm glad that you got a seat.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh my God.
Oh, maybe you have connection problems.
Yes, maybe. Yes, I'll try to fix it.
Okay, sounds good. I'll give you a few minutes to figure out your internet.
What then?
Um,
You
But
will
okay.
kick him out?
No. I mean, before I talk to him again. I won't kick him
Okay.
out. I'm not mean. Only sometimes.
It was joke.
Okay, let's get started. So, who wants to ask their first question?
I do have a question.
Yeah. Oh,
Or we just do one by one.
well, yeah, let's do one by one, and if there's more questions, then, yeah. And we'll do Anastasia, and then Juan, I think, will be next. Right, Juan? I think Juan was speaking, but go ahead, Anastasia.
Okay, I have a question. For example, in some words such as like interview, center, and internet, after T, when it comes after N, you drops this T, right? Like it's interview.
Give me
Internet.
those examples. I'm going to write them in the chat. So, interview.
Like interview, center, internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you just when this T comes after N, you drop this T and it's pronounced like interview, internet, center. Is it right? Like I want that.
Absolutely, Anastasia. Many people, and I want to tell everyone. Oh, Ali, I'm just gonna mute you because we're hearing some noises. So, Anastasia, if you
Yes.
are a native speaker, right, and like me, I all the time interview. I don't say interview. Well, I do because I always speak very clearly. But many people, yes, you're absolutely right. When it comes after the N, we drop the T sometimes. Internet instead of internet. But sometimes I suggest not getting into those habits yet. Right?
Why?
Only because I explained this in another class. If you hear people, native speakers, here's an example. I don't know. That is, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
But
I don't know.
but I say all the time, I don't know, I don't know. And it is like I don't say the words. I just say ow, no, instead of I don't know. And this is just because it's quicker. But if, for example, I'm listening to someone who is learning English, I'm listening in a different way than when I listen to somebody who is a native speaker. So if you say ow no, I'll think, what is she saying? Ow and no? No what? What do you mean? So sometimes I suggest pay attention to those patterns so you can understand native speakers, right? Like, so you know when someone says internet, they are saying internet. But for you, it's probably best to just focus on your own pronunciation. Like, you know it's spelled with a T, so say internet.
But, you know, my goal is just sound like an American native speaker. Actually, I want, yeah, that's why I'm just really focused on that small, specific things, and I want to sound like that. So that's why I'm just asking.
Then you know what? Go for it. Use it.
Yeah.
Internet.
Thanks. I have a question. Can you just pronounce the three words, and you just can say if it's not wrong, if it's wrong or it's right, how it pronounce the pronunciation. Okay. Interview. Is that okay?
No, that's not, because you said inner you instead of interview. Even if you're going to take out that T sound and say inner, you have to say the V. You have to have the V. Interview. Or interview.
Interview. Interview. Then internet. No. Internet. Internet.
Internet.
Okay.
Internet. But again, correct pronunciation is internet.
Yeah, I know.
Right? But you know, just for other students. Good.
Center.
Yep.
Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot.
That's good to know. That's good to know because I also thought the.
Oh, Juan, can you speak closer to your microphone? Just we can't hear you very well.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Now?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Thank you. No, I was saying that that's very good to know because I had the same confusion. Until this moment, I thought that the correct pronunciation was internet. And I always said it that way. So thank you for that.
No,
it's a common
yeah.
mistake for non-English speakers. Because I don't know, but usually some people also use that. They use that. They make the accent of that word in that way, and I am not sure why. Is it like a variation or?
No, it's just that it's easier. It's just easier for us. So instead of saying interview, it just, when we're speaking quickly, interview. I had my interview yesterday. So we just say it quickly. You probably do it in your language all the time, Juan. You just don't realize it. Like to be honest, Anastasia, I didn't even realize that we dropped the T. You noticed that because you're learning English. But me, if someone said, do you drop the T? That's why at first I was like, what do you mean? No. But then I said, oh, absolutely. We do that all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And also, for example, if some Americans eat and someone else, did you? Not yet. Like, did you eat? Did it? Like, did it?
Yeah, did
not
you?
Yet.
Or
not
like,
yet.
Did you eat? Did you eat? Did you eat?
Like digit. Like digit.
Yeah, did, instead of did you, it's did ya. Did ya. Just because it's fast, right? Okay,
Yes.
1 second. Ali, I'm very sorry, but we're hearing a lot of like kind of sound coming from you, and I'm trying to mute you, but I'm not able to. So can you just keep yourself on mute unless you are asking questions? Please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's
really
okay.
sorry.
No problem. That's okay. Yeah. But yeah, absolutely, Anastasia. Did ya instead of did you, or gonna instead of going to. Gonna is the most common. Like, yeah, I was gonna go there. I was gonna go. Gonna instead of going to. There's no reason for it. It's just faster.
Understand. Gotcha.
Good.
That's my
Gotcha.
favorite one.
Right? Gotcha. That means I got you. I understand
you. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Like it sounds like this. Gotcha.
Yes, gotcha.
Also wanna. Want to.
Wanna. Yes, Renat. Wanna instead of want to. Do you want to go get something to eat?
I don't know.
Why not one? Or even two. Instead of to, sometimes we say ta. Do you want to go get something to eat? To eat?
I've seen that variation of the word. I don't know if they also pronounce it like that, but I'm gonna write it in the chat.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it's not the correct way, but I've seen it in many different media on the net. That,
Don't know.
That
All the
mostly like teenagers and younger people use that. Is that like a kind of a slang or acronym? Or
It's just like wanna or internet. If I said spell internet, right? Or if I said spell dunno, right? That's dunno. Like I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Right? If I said spell that, you would spell don't know. But some kids these days, they use that word, but it's not a real word.
And computer.
What was that, Ali?
Computer.
Computer.
Yes. They
Can you?
eat it.
Yeah, exactly, Ali. Always on the computer. I dunno.
Yes.
Or got to is always gotta.
Yes.
I gotta.
I gotta
Lauren,
go. Gotta go.
I gotta go.
Lauren, can you go to the next one, please?
Yeah, sure. So I just want to make sure, Anastasia, did that answer your question?
Yes. Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks, Juan.
great. You're welcome. And Juan, you were next. So Juan, what is your question?
If that kind of writing has a name.
This kind of a writing, we call it. The word is vernacular. So like we say everyday vernacular or young people's vernacular. It just means like it's not a dialect. It's just the way people talk.
Okay.
Vernacular. I put it in the chat there.
Okay. Vernacular. Okay.
The definition of vernacular is like the language or something like a dialect spoken by ordinary people in any particular country or region.
Okay. I'll look it up later because I always wonder what's the correct name in English for that is like a bias in the language, right?
Did you say a bias?
No, bias. I'm going to type it. Well, I'm making a literal translation from the definition in Spanish. It may be wrong.
And I just want to say quickly, we have a friend in the chat. Who was it? It was who was asking me about whatchamacallit. Someone was asking me, can you please explain whatchamacallit? Oh, I can't find. Oh, Cesario, whatchamacallit. This is like, what do you call it? Or what do you call this thing? So for example, I can't think of the word for this. Whatchamacallit. It's just an expression.
Whatchamacallit.
What you doing? What you doing today? That is, what are you? So this means, what do you call it?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what's the name of this again? Whatchamacallit. Well, this is a lid, right? This is the lid to my water. But let's say I couldn't think of the word. Or I said, oh, can you pass me and I point at it and I say the whatchamacallit. It's just like a common expression people say. It means, I don't know the word for it.
Can you write it?
Yeah. There you are, Ali. It's right there in the chat. Can you see the chat, Ali?
No.
No? Oh, no. Okay, here, maybe I'll put it in the Google chat.
Google Chat?
Yeah. So go over
Uh-huh.
here. You see a little blue chat over here.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I saw it.
Good. Good. Okay, so let's... Oh,
How can I pronounce it again, please?
what? So what?
Call it?
Yeah.
Yes, what?
Whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's when you can't think of, yeah, it's like when you can't think of the name of something. Like, I don't even know what that's called. The whatchamacallit. I don't know the name.
Uh-huh.
What do you call it?
Okay.
Okay, but let's move on. So, Juan, did that answer your questions?
Yes.
Great.
Thank you.
Great. And who would like to ask the next question?
I have a question.
Yes, Aida.
Okay, I want to, if you can tell me some expression. I don't know how to express sometimes when I want to give an opinion or a point of view or something like that. It's like, for example, in Spain we say the good thing is the middle point. If, for example, I'm saying, you ask me, do you think it's better to act crazily or to be more cautious? And I say, oh, well, sometimes it will be better to act without thinking the things with a bit crazy, but on the other hand, another time you should be more cautious. You should think about all the things, but in a nutshell, the best thing it will be to be in the middle point. So I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah, so what you're trying to say is if you want to say your opinion, but you are not on one side or the other, you can say, I'm going to put it in the chat. So there's a few things you can say. You can say, I'm on the fence about it. I'm on the fence about it.
Can you say I don't care?
I'll explain that 1 second.
Can you write it?
I don't care. It's more like rude. It's rude.
It could be rude. I put two things in the chat here. So I said I'm on the fence. You know what a fence is, right?
Yeah.
So if you're on the fence, you are not on one side and you are not on the other.
Oh, yeah.
If, Aida, you truly in your heart, you believe always be cautious, and someone is saying to you, it's important to be cautious, you can say, yeah, I agree with you, but to play devil's advocate, let's talk about the reasons why maybe our opinion is not true. Maybe sometimes it is better to be crazy, right?
Yeah.
So when you play devil's advocate, this, you know who the devil is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Satan. So if you are his advocate, the idea is you are saying the opinion that everyone disagrees with.
Yeah.
So if I say to everyone, I believe that women should be allowed to vote in every country in the world. And Aida, you believe that, but you could say, however, to play devil's advocate, women should not be allowed to vote because this just means you don't believe this. It's a way to say, I don't necessarily believe this, but let's still talk about it. Why was there a day that women weren't allowed to vote? Let's have an intelligent conversation and still talk. So that's what to play devil's advocate means. But if it's just you...
Can you write it?
Yep.
To play devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate. To advocate for someone or something means to, I guess, express that opinion and to support that opinion. So you're going to support the devil or the opposite opinion.
Okay.
Okay, it was a movie.
Yeah. But I just want to say, Aida, for you, the best thing is to say, I'm on the middle ground. Middle ground is like you said, it's in the middle. Or you can say, I'm on the fence about it. On one hand, this. On the other hand, that.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Lawyer is also synonym meaning with advocate, right?
Pardon me, Metin?
Lawyer is also same synonym meaning with advocate?
No, a lawyer is a person who is, he works for, let's say you crashed your car and you want to sue or get money from someone else. You need a lawyer. The lawyer knows the law. He went to law school. The lawyer is the person who will advocate for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Aida, did that answer your question?
Yes. Thank you, Lauren.
You're welcome. And sometimes if you know that your opinion is not, or you don't want to say, my opinion is the right decision always, you can say, well, personally, I don't think people should spend a lot of money, or whatever. Personally, this means I know that everyone has a different opinion, but if you're asking me, personally, I think this. This is a nice way of acknowledging that not everyone has the same opinion.
Okay.
Or to say, in my humble opinion, maybe.
Yes, the
No.
only thing about that, Renat, is you can use that in formal situations, but if you use that in, let's say, a non-formal, so a very casual, it might seem sarcastic because it is so formal.
It is formal, say, in my humble opinion.
You know what, with native speakers, yes, but maybe not always. Like, for example, Renat,
Do
if
you
you
use, can I ask, do you use abbreviations? Like
do I use abbreviations?
IMHO or something? IMHO, IMHO. In my humble opinion. Do you use abbreviation?
No, we wouldn't use it for that one. Not for that one. But I just wanted to say, Renat, let's say Aida said, I really think that I can't think of an example, that my country is the best country in the world. If you said, in my humble opinion, I think you're wrong, and you know, it's better to say, personally, I think this. It's just a little more polite. However, if you are in a formal situation and you are talking to, let's say, your wife's mother, and you want to disagree with her, it would be very nice to say, I respect your opinion, but in my humble opinion, I don't agree. As long as you're very sincere about it, you can use that. It just can't seem sarcastic.
Okay.
Perfect. Great. And Metin, it was your class, so I want to make sure that we definitely address your questions. So Metin, tell us some of your questions.
Okay. In fact, I have two questions. One of them is about English learning method. But I think if we have a time, I will ask it later in the second part of the lecture. I will ask my first question is about grammar. Okay. In fact, it is very simple questions. Maybe I want to learn the difference of two sentences. These two simple sentences. First one is he was gone, and the second one is he had gone. He was gone and he had gone. Can you give an example for both of them how to use? Because when I'm the translator, for example, both of them seems to be same meaning in my native language.
Oh yeah, they have the same meaning. Same meaning, but I'm going to just explain why the middle word, why the verb is different.
I have one question, please.
Oh, sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay. Could you
Oh shoot. Don't read that. I didn't mean to send that. Um, this is going to be confusing, so don't worry. 1 second, I'll make it clear. Okay. Sorry, this is taking me too long to type it, but I'm only gonna, okay. The first sentence, he was gone, you're using the verb to be. So you're using to be, and then you're actually using the past participle of to go, gone. So this is a state of being. What are you? He was gone. This is his state of being. But the next sentence, we're saying he had gone. This is not a state of being. Oh, sorry, Aida, I'm just going to mute you. Your cute little dog is barking. So he had gone. Now you're saying you're actually putting emphasis on the action of going. So he had gone. This means he had gone. Like he had already done this action. This is actually the past tense verb. So the simple past of that verb, while the other one is the past participle. The past participle means they're the same word. Some words are different, have a different past participle than the simple past. For example, went, to go. Think of to go. The simple past is went. He went to the store. But the past participle is gone. He had gone. Right? Same thing, the verb is to go, but one is went, one is gone. For this one, we're using the to be, sorry, he was gone. This is really difficult, and I don't think I'm helping you. Am I helping you a little bit? What I'm trying to tell you is that you see two words there, gone and gone. You see two words, gone and gone, but it's because the simple past and the past participle are the same in this situation. It doesn't matter, though. That's what I'm trying to say, is that even if you understood exactly why you do this, the meaning is exactly the same.
Excuse me, Lauren. Can I say, if you are talking with a conditional phrase, a conditional sentence, can you say, for example, if she was gone there, I would, no? Was gone there, I would met. She was gone there. No.
You would say if he had gone.
You have to use the verb to had, no? If she had gone there, not if she was gone there. Is it real? Is it right?
If he had gone there, yes. But if you said if he was gone, this means that the action has happened, it's done. This is his state of being. If he had gone, so that means he's already gone, things are done. But if we're saying if he had gone there or whatever, again, it's the same exact meaning.
Okay.
You would have to say, and when you're using ifs, you always have to use had.
Had, yes.
Okay. Okay. I have a question about like if he had gone, it's meaning like he died. It could. Dead.
It could.
Could be also.
It depends on the context.
Okay.
So if someone was saying, my grandfather died yesterday, if he had gone a week ago, he would not have been able to come to my graduation. If he had gone. In that context, you know I'm talking about death. But if I said, my grandfather went to Florida yesterday, if he had gone last week, he would have had better weather.
Okay.
Right? It really depends on the context.
Yes, exactly.
Some people don't like saying the word died, right? If you know, they say, I hear your grandmother passed away. They don't say, I hear your grandmother died. They don't say that. They say passed away,
or they like kick the bucket. Kick the bucket.
Kick the backhead?
Yeah, kick the bucket.
I've never heard of that.
Never? Kick
No.
the bucket.
Kick
it's like,
the backhead.
Yes, kick the bucket.
You can also.
Yes, like surgery down. Kick the bucket.
Kick the bucket. Oh, yes.
I have heard that in Spanish too.
I thought you were saying backhead. Kick the bucket. Yeah. Kick the bucket means more so that you have done this to yourself. So.
Like suicide.
And for example, let's say someone did something horrible, and they knew they were doing something they were stealing money from their company, and then the company fired them and took all their money back. Now they have no job, and all the money they stole, they don't have that either, and they're starving. Someone could say they did it to themselves. He really kicked the bucket.
Okay.
Do you know what gallows are? Gallows?
No.
A gallows is when people are hanged.
Gallows.
Okay.
Okay, like this?
Yeah.
Killed.
Can you type this word?
Gallows.
Gallows.
Okay? So, so the gallows. If you are being hung, what they used to do is they would make you stand on a bucket, and when they were ready and everything was tied, they kicked the bucket, and then the person fell, and they were hung. But the if you say, oh, he kicked the bucket on me, this means he killed me, or he put me in a bad situation. Or if you say he kicked the bucket on himself, this means he kicked his own bucket. He hung himself.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I just want to say, sorry, Ali, 1 second.
Okay.
Metin, I'm so sorry that I can't make that clearer for you. I know I didn't do a great job of explaining that.
Thank you very much.
But I just want to make sure before I go to Ali and then Vincenzo. Metin, did you have any other questions?
Yes, I need to know how to improve my fluency.
Oh, okay, Ali, I'll come right back to you in 1 second. I just want to make sure we finish up with Metin. Just 1 second. So Metin, pardon me?
May I ask my second question?
Please do.
Okay. Maybe you heard about the efforts English method. It is just related with the listening podcast. You are just listening. You are not working grammar. You are not taking any test. You are just learning subconsciously. Do you heard this, and what do you think about this method?
Well, I'm in an education program right now here in Canada, and I'm learning all about how the brain works and how different people learn. So through my research, I have found that there is all the proof in the world that people are different learners. So every one of you in this class, maybe you learn by listening, or maybe you have to do it. Maybe you have to take tests to learn. Or maybe you have to do it and you have to speak and explain it back to the teacher. Or maybe some of you have to sit there and read it and be alone in a room and read. Our brains have different ways of memory. So if I take information in and I memorize it, that's awesome. That's great. But I can't do that. Personally, I cannot learn without doing and explaining. When I was 5 years old, I had to explain everything back to my mother, who would teach me things, because I needed to. That was how I understood it. So Metin, subconscious learning, I don't know what I think about that. I do know that if I personally sat and listened to something over and over, maybe I would learn it. But it is much quicker for me to sit and do the learning than to listen to it. But everyone's different, Metin.
Can you learn when you are sleeping?
My method.
I don't know about that, Vincenzo. Some people believe you can learn when you are sleeping, but I haven't researched that, so I can't answer that one.
Okay.
Maybe sometime in future.
Maybe, yeah. Was that what you were talking about, Metin?
Okay, thank you very much for your explanations, Lauren.
Did that make sense, though? Did that answer your question?
No, that's enough for me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Please message me on Facebook if you want to talk about that further.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And Ali, so you had a question that how do you improve your fluency?
Yes, I need to know.
Okay, two ways. Number one, focus on your vocabulary. Go to all of the Verbling vocabulary classes. After class, after class, take a notebook and write everything that you learned. These are all of the words I learned. If you learn 10 words a day, that's amazing. In 1 week, you will learn 70 words. So the easier these words come to your brain, the faster you will be at speaking. Right? Then, and then after you have, well, not after, but during this process of learning vocabulary, go to speaking classes. The only way to be more fluent is by speaking. When you are alone at home, take these words that you learn and say, okay, I learned foods today. Have a conversation with yourself. Try to talk about all of the foods. In the mirror, yes. Yes. Really, Ali, the more you speak, for example, I used to speak fluent French, but because I'm not practicing, and I know the words, but because I'm not practicing, I've lost a lot of my ability to speak. You have to use it. Okay?
I'll try.
Yes. Vocabulary classes. Vocabulary classes and speaking classes. As many as you can.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Memory is a muscle.
Yeah. Vincenzo, do you have any questions?
I don't know if it is my turn.
Well, do you want to ask a question?
Yes, I want to ask you something about the grammar.
Grammar.
You know, excuse me. I know, for example, that when you use the preposition on, normally you have contact, no? You know that there is something in contact with some, you know?
Usually,
yes. But when I say I'm watching this program on TV, so a bit different, a little different. So you can use on in a different context.
In specific contexts.
Yes.
You just have to learn what those contexts are.
Yes, excuse me. What I want to know is this. Sometimes prepositions are used differently as usually. So, can you tell us or tell me the way in order to understand when I have to use a preposition and when I haven't? I don't have to use it.
Well, prepositions give information. So if you are saying, I'm watching TV, if you say, I'm watching TV, that's fine. If you want to say, I'm watching the TV, this is referring to a specific TV. So if you say, I'm watching you say to your wife, I am watching Verbling, for example. You watch on the computer. But if you said, I'm watching Verbling on the TV, she might say, the TV. Well, which one? We have two. The big TV or the small TV. If you say, I'm watching, or I was watching a movie on a TV, when you say it makes it seem like the TV is not specific. A TV. It's not in. Maybe it's a TV you've never seen before. So
yes. For example, in Italian, I must say that I mistake because in Italian I say I am watching this program at TV, no at TV. Alla televisione.
Right.
So I mistake when I'm very confused about this fact, no? Because I have to say I am watching this program on TV, no, in English. But I think that there are also other cases like this when the preposition is used differently, no? So that's the problem in speaking English.
I understand, Vincenzo, and the problem is that it generally goes in front of an object or in front of the subject of a sentence, in front of verbs. I mean, not verbs, in front of nouns. So when you have a noun, generally, again, but the problem is you just have to listen to English speakers and know the difference. When you say I was watching TV, that's fine. So is I was watching a TV or I was watching the TV. But the idea is to learn what does each preposition mean. You know what the difference between the and a is. So now you know, do I have to use a preposition? On the TV or the expression, there's something on my mind. There's something on my mind that I'm thinking about. There's no trick. There's no trick. Yeah. Prepositions are very difficult for everyone.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And I just want to. Yes.
Yes, I want to ask you one word. It's very funny. It's break a leg. Break a leg.
Break a leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time I say to everybody, break a leg, I break your leg back.
Okay, break a leg. Break a leg means, and you say it to mean good luck.
Good luck.
It means good luck. This is why. In the theater, okay, you know what a theater is? In the theater, they are superstitious. The actors are superstitious. And if you say, good luck, you're going to be great, because you have predicted a good future, it's going to be a bad future. So we say, break a leg, because if I say break a leg, it is going to be too coincidental if you actually break your leg. So that won't happen. So it's like, break your leg, break a leg, that means good luck.
Good luck, okay.
Yeah. You can say it about anything, like someone is doing an exam. You say, okay, good, yeah, for sure. Break a leg on your exam.
Yeah. I always say that for my friends when they have exam. Yeah. And I have another question that I always see it and read it, but I will write it. I don't know how to do's and don'ts with do's with S and don'ts with S.
Yeah. So when we say here are all of the do's and don'ts about relationships.
Yeah, this I'm not quite understand about it.
Yeah, this just means all of the things to do and all of the things not to do. For example, right? If you say these are the do's and don'ts about teaching. Okay, for example, do learn everyone's name. Don't hit the students. Don't hit them.
Okay.
Right? So it would be like a list of things. Here are the things to do. Here are the things to to not do.
I see. I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How do you pronounce do's?
Do's and don'ts.
Don'ts.
Think of do and don't. Do
yes,
and
yes.
don't. Right?
Yes.
Do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. Don'ts. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
New word.
So I still, and did that answer your question, Viseth?
Yes, thank you so much. I clear about this.
Great. And now we've got Sergio and Renat. So let's start with Sergio. Sergio, do you have a question?
Yes, Lauren, I have about 26 questions. No, just a query.
Oh my God.
Choose the most important one.
No,
just
a simple, choose simple questions. The first is the expression is figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Means I know to fix something doesn't work or no is broken.
Well, so yeah, and figure it out or to figure something out means that it can be applied to every situation. And what it means is find your own solution or find your own plan. So if I say, okay, everyone, the first half of class will be general questions, and the second half will be a discussion about teaching, but we might not get there. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This means we will find a solution. We will find a plan.
Okay.
So when something is broken and someone says, you can figure it out, you're smart enough, you can figure it out, this just means you'll find a solution. It is said a lot about making plans. So let's say you say, I don't know, should we go to the Italian restaurant or should we go to the Korean restaurant or should we go, oh, I don't know, we'll figure it out later. It means, yeah, it's like, and we say it all the time.
Yeah, my boss last month we are talking about the budget, and he said, okay, I said to him, oh, this budget is enough for our plan, but there is no, it is. Take the calculator and figure out it.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. What does it mean?
It means find your own solution. Find a solution or find a plan. You will have to make a decision.
Okay. You have to find the problem.
Fix the problem.
Okay.
Or like in school. Yeah, in school or right now, if I said, okay, Sergio, tell me the future progressive perfect tense of to be. I'll give you 5 minutes to figure it out.
To trovare la soluzione, to find the
right?
Okay.
solution.
To find the answer, to find a solution.
Yeah, the answer, yes.
Okay, let me think about it. Let me figure out about it.
Yeah.
Okay, the second and last question, final question is actually isn't a formally speech is good or not so good?
It depends. You mean actually?
Yeah, actually.
Actually.
When I say what I mean is like a presentation. Okay, some people that I have heard tell every times all time. Okay, actually this, actually and that, actually.
Yeah. So the real reason, I typed it in there. Actually, the root word is actual. This means real. Real. So it's like really. Actually is like really. And when you use it in writing, you can. It can be formal if you use it correctly. So, for example, we predicted that Verbling students would all be women. Actually, we ended up having a mix of men and women. As an example. Actually, this is the proper use. But informal language, informal, we use it for anything like
fact.
Like when you're going to say something opposite.
Just
or something
filler,
different.
right?
Yes, excuse me, sometimes I think actually is used instead of right now. Perhaps I think there is some confusion about this. It seems that they use actually like right now.
Sometimes, not quite, Vincenzo. Because what it really means is like,
yes, I know.
I'm trying to explain it. Yeah.
Really.
So what it means is like, actually. So it's not the same as really, but it means actually. On the other hand, or as an example of using it in a sentence, Sergio, why don't you join my next class? Actually, you should join the class after that one, because that one will be better for you, right? So you use it to say the another option. Actually, maybe you can do this. This means like on the other hand, or a little different, something different from what we just talked about. Or I use it all the time, Sergio. If you said, does actually mean cake? I would say, actually, that word doesn't mean cake. It means, right? So something that's different.
I know, yes. But perhaps actuality, in this reality, no, it's confused with the reality.
I know, but I need to get to Renat, Vincenzo. I'm very sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you message me on Facebook, Vincenzo, if you have any more questions about that. But Renat, sure, I'll give you a couple extra minutes. I'll have to be late for my next class, but don't worry. I want you to ask your question.
I can ask any question I want, right?
Any question.
Any question. Okay. What interesting happens in Canada nowadays?
What is
interesting? Any news? Because in Russian TV, we don't actually heard of Canada.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, right now, I know a lot about teachers, and I think a nation, a country, is built upon the education of the people. So, and I am a teacher, so I care a lot about that. So that's the only thing I can tell you about. Right now, the teachers in Canada, everything is changing in our education system, and many teachers are not. Like, for example, do you know what pension is?
Yeah.
So, for example, some people are getting they're changing the pension, which is making Canadians very angry. But truthfully, in politics, there's nothing that's very, very big that the people are very angry about. In certain areas of Canada, Canada is a big country, there are people very intense about politics, but I'm not.
Okay. And what about
Canada,
big events? Sorry. What about big events? Yeah.
Big events. Well, we have a lot of music festivals. Like a lot of all the famous people come to Canada. Like all of the famous artists and things like that. What? How is what called?
Music festivals.
Music festivals. Well, there's something called Sappy Fest. We have what's it called?
Woodstock.
There's like Warped Tour. Yeah, Woodstock. Yeah. There are some that are in the United States, which are very close to Canada. You can just drive there in your car. So we can just go to all of the ones in the United States. There's one called Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza. It's in August. It was a lot of fun. Do you like music, Renat?
Yeah, I love it.
Really?
And
that's great.
I like to not only listen, but to discuss the lyrics of and to maybe a little sing.
Well, Renat, you know what? You should message me on Facebook. I put my information. Message me on Facebook an artist or some songs that you like, and we can do a class analyzing the lyrics.
Okay.
'Cause I love doing that.
I will.
I love doing that. And I think I heard Viseth likes doing that too. Yay.
Yeah, yes.
That's great. Renat, are you joining the next class?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, if you do today, I promise to let you go first so you have more time, okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Unfortunately, I have to end class now. If you have
Oh,
any
it's
more
okay.
questions, feel free to message them to me. Metin, thank you so much for this suggestion. I should do more classes like this.
Thank you so much, Wilson.
It's really interesting class.
And Sergio, hopefully I can get to the other 26 questions.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.